am. This is Richaekka everywhere, coming at you from a really special place in my heart, Edinburgh Gardens in Melbourne, Victoria. So I've been thinking a lot about happiness and what we can all do to be more happy. I think in recent years, as I've gotten older, it's become harder to call upon happiness and to just be happy and be careless and be free, as it was so much easier when I was younger, when I was a teenager, when I was even in my early 20s, and now I feel like it's so much harder to kind of summon that, to call that happiness back in your life. And I was just thinking about making this video not because I'm better than any of you, not because I know more, because I'm just amazing and I'm happy all the time, but because I'm just like you. I'm just trying to cope with life, and I'm just trying to be happy and be able to switch to a state of happiness when I want to, and if I really need to. And I'm just trying to do that and process that and live through that. And I thought maybe it would be good to share that with everyone, with all of you, and to also hear back from you guys. One of the keys, I guess, to happiness is having multiple groups of friends. I think in my early 20s, when I was in Queensland doing my study abroad, I made friends with this guy who was doing his PhD in psychology, and over time I was having conversations with him, and I was just like, you know what really keeps people happy, like as you grow older? Because he was just like, you know, I think before the age of 25 it's easier to be happy, and once you get past the age of 25 it just gets harder, because everyone finds their routines and their niches, and their groups or their social life becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, especially in the Western world, where people don't tend to live in close-knit communities of families. It gets harder. The feeling of community is what helps people be happy, and if you create many communities for yourself within different in the form of different friendship groups, then you can find happiness. So you can be happier, because let's say, you know, you only have two good friends, and they're busy, and you really wanted to hang out, you really wanted to share your feelings and emotions with somebody, and they just were not available. Where do you go? Even if you had another friendship group that you weren't that close to, even if you went to them, and even if you didn't feel comfortable enough to tell them what you're feeling, you could at least be in that environment where you know you're loved and you're appreciated and you're wanted as a friend. And the minute you feel useful, or not even useful, the minute you feel surrounded by the people who love you and appreciate you, you would be able to uplift yourself or bring up yourself from that moment of negativity or that dullness or that down moment in life that all of us have. It's normal, isn't it, to just have a shit day, to wake up in the morning and be like, I'm not amazing, I'm struggling, or I'm not who I thought I was going to be at this point in time in life. And I think sometimes surrounding yourself with people that love you and people that appreciate you can really change that, because the enemy a lot of times is within you. So if you can quiet that sound of negativity inside of you, and if you can hear the positivity that everyone else around you is reflecting, then you can really, that negativity is just a perception. That is not the reality of who you actually are. So it can just be easier to be around people who actually love you. And if you have multiple groups of friends, you can really hone in that, because if you have a few friends who are not available or who are not around, who live, you know, 1,000 miles away in another country like most of my friends do, then you have somebody to actually physically go to, physically be with. You can have friends all over the world. So the good thing of having friends all over the world is, if you cannot sleep and you wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, you can call someone, and someone will be awake somewhere, because it will be a normal time of the day for them, that is a positive. So I think one of the things I've done growing up and even now to really cope with being down or being depressed or being unhappy or being lonely is have multiple groups of friends. Like even in Melbourne, I have multiple groups of friends. I have friends from work, friends from uni, friends I've just met through other friends, friends who I drink wine and have cheese with and talk about really deep stuff, friends that I just party with, friends that I just hang out with, friends, all kinds of friends. And I think when you diversify your group of your tribe, your people, you can feel that support from everywhere. You don't have just one or two people who are providing you that support, or just your partner who you're expecting to give you support all the time. Try that out, or tell me what else do you do to cope with being unhappy, or cope with moments where you're feeling down and depressed and beating yourself down. If you are new to my channel, subscribe. If you have been coming back and watching my channel, thank you so much. Like, comment, share what you think about my videos, or share what you do to cope with your feelings and your emotions and just this ride of life that is up and down. And like my mum always says, if you don't experience the lows, how are you going to enjoy the highs? I just want to tell you all that I love you all, that I appreciate you all, and that you guys are all amazing human beings, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter what you're going through. I love you, and have an amazing day. Mwah.